216-578-1007 if you want to join us live. Or 800-348-1007. Text 35192. Alan, I fully believed Mary about that dog paw. My grandma had my grandfather's scrotum made into a coin purse after he died, so it's not that strange.
Sure.
That is a 100% true scenario there, Mary. That anecdote is fully, it's been vetted and legitimized in our last break. I saw that your guy Idris Elba has a birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday,
52
Drissy.
years old.
Drissy boy.
Big Driss.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, yeah.
He's beautiful.
Now, will you send him a birthday message?
Sure.
Will you drop him a DM or something?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm your
DM him
biggest
right
fan.
I'm not his biggest fan.
And I'm your biggest fan in New York City, is what you'll say.
City.
I'm your biggest fan in New York City.
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Message.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Exclamation point. Balloons. Party.
Oh, just
cake.
one exclamation point.
2 exclamation points.
Just 2 exclamation points.
All right. Oh, it failed to send. I'm not allowed to send messages to him.
Why?
He blocked me.
Oh, already? Wow, he saw that you were already sending him a message and already blocked you.
He probably doesn't allow messages.
Yeah. Well, pardon me. Not even on his birthday? You think he might open it up?
I tried again. Nope. I'm not allowed.
All right. I wonder what kind of name Idris is. It's interesting. Idris. I mean, Elba, I get. Clearly, he was named, his family was named after the Mediterranean island where Napoleon was exiled. We all get that. Doy.
I thought it was after the noodle.
The Elba noodle?
Mm-hmm.
You mean, what's happening?
I'm
Is that
trying
you?
to get off of his page.
Oh. His big Driss page. Are you talking about Elba macaroni, Mary? Is
Yes,
that the
I am.
pasta you're talking about?
This is the frequency I'm on today, so you guys are going to have to keep up.
I'm right there with you. Oh, we're going to have to keep up. Okay.
We're not keeping up with this?
I don't know.
I gotta go.
I don't know. What do you have to do? What did you do last night and what do you have to do tonight?
I have a midnight spot tonight, Alan. I'm very, very busy.
Right. I'm cutting into your nap time.
Oh, yes.
You could be napping right now. You could be at home and sleeping. I mean,
In my
it's
bed.
2:23 Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
You could be sleeping for the next 9 hours.
8.
8
By
hours.
the time I'd have to get up and get ready. Yeah.
Yep, next 8 hours. Now, will you get a disco nap in after the show today? Will you go home and...
Oh, yeah. Big time.
You'll
Big
lie
time.
right down.
It is hard for me to want to get ready for these shows, though. When they're so late, I'm like, I don't want to put on makeup for a friggin' midnight show.
It goes against your normal circadian rhythms.
What if Idris Elba is there celebrating his birthday?
At midnight?
Big Driss. He's a DJ in the clubs when he's not acting in films. That's when the night starts, at midnight. A lot of these places don't even open till 10, 11 o'clock. And he's going till 4 or 5 in the morning.
He also doesn't live here.
But I'm sure he
what
can
if he's
visit.
there? He
Maybe
could
he's
visit
visiting.
you.
Maybe.
You never know.
What if...
But also, John Mayer is in the city from time to time. You have all these big
They're
stars
not
that you're in love
coming.
with, and they might show up at your show.
They're not going to come to my show.
But they might. You have
Okay,
to be
so
ready.
since
Try
you
to help
know...
you find a motivation.
Okay,
You're
then they
the
need
one
to
that's
know.
like, all right, I'm going to win the Mega Millions.
Manifest.
But John Mayer, who is known to hang out at comedy clubs from time to time, might actually come to your club.
And if he did, then he needs to know what my face looks like without makeup on it. And then I'll know if he
Yeah,
truly
you
loves
got to
me.
slow
Then
play
I'll
him into
know
that.
If he truly loves me. It can only go up from here, you know?
I saw a post about, somebody sent me one of like John Mayer and like his, I just forgot what a swordsman he was in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Jessica
just
Simpson.
killing
and
it.
Everybody, yeah.
Good for him.
Katy Perry, Taylor Swift,
Taylor-
Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
He's Inuit brothers with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Kelce, Orlando Bloom,
Russell Brand.
Nick Lachey.
Who's the Jennifer Love Hewitt? Who's
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's a good Inuit brother.
Yeah. Did he nail Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, that was
John
the first
Mayer?
one. Yeah.
They
Oh,
were dating
yeah.
for a while.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
recall that. Okay.
I
That-
did a college English paper on John Mayer's album Heartbreak Warfare. And
That's what they were taking there at the University of Toledo?
we had to
College
do,
papers on albums?
I forget what it was. We had to do a paper about like something pop culture related. I think that was the premise of it. And I did it about how the Heartbreak Warfare album was the timeline of him and Jennifer Aniston's relationship.
What class was this?
Yes, I don't know, some English class.
English class.
I think it was like my sophomore year of college.
Mm-hmm. And you said, I'm going to do my... Was this a final paper or this was like a
No,
mid-semester?
this was just like some paper we had to do.
Gotcha. On pop culture.
Man, I wonder if I got... That's on a jump drive somewhere.
Do you remember what grade you got?
No.
Because you have to... I would think you'd have to be concerned about whoever the prof was in that class, unless it was like a TA teaching or something. I think you'd have to be worried that they didn't like John Mayer with like a white-hot hatred. For some reason, I'm just spitballing here, and that colored their entire perception of your efforts.
No, I think it was more they were judging it based on the content of like the structure of a paper for English class.
Gotcha.
I don't really think he cared what the topic was.
The content of your character,
write?
Not the color of your skin.
Right.
I mean, that's what we all want. That's the dream, right?
I guess so.
I mean, that's what I heard the dream was. Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, your Cleveland Guardians are set to start up tonight. You want to talk about late night. The Guardians game tonight won't start until 10:10. This will start right when Mary's getting up from her nap. Guardians Dodgers, who are a very good ball club right now. 10:10 is your first pitch. So 9:40, Guardians live pregame coverage will begin on WMMS. And you can also listen if you want on the iHeartRadio app. And then the Browns game on Sunday. People are excited about that. That's not here, though, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
At Browns Bank Field.
Yes.
Browns Bank Park. What's it called? Huntington Bank Park. Field. Huntington Bank Field.
Yeah.
Hubafi. It's going to be the Browns and the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Whoopsie picked the Cowboys to win.
Right.
She's 1-0 so far.
She picked the Chiefs,
She picked the Chiefs, and she got the win. Chiefs.
The Chiefs?
Chiefs.
The Chiefs? What a thrilling game last
It was a good game.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Down to one play, 5 seconds to go. Lamar trying to make magic happen. Throw it end zone. Likely 2 feet down. Yes! Touchdown! What a play! Going for 2 and the win are the Ravens on opening night.
The runner's toe hit out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. The game is over. Kansas City has won.
27-20. The Chiefs win on opening night by a toe.
The receiver's toe was slightly over the back of the end zone. How about that?
That's all it takes.
That's how you lose.
And on the play before, Lamar Jackson completely missed the wide open Zay Flowers. He was
Zayflower?
Zay Flowers.
What the hell is a Zayflower?
That's the guy that was playing in the game last night.
He's a player.
Oh. I thought it was a move.
No.
He comes in
a
with
wide
the
receiver. He's
the
wide
Zayflower.
open, and he missed them by a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid Ravens.
But who's the big? They just drafted the dude on the Chiefs. Dude got 2 touchdowns.
Xavier Worthy.
There you go.
I got him in a couple of
Worthy.
my fantasy leagues, and I'm excited to be.
All right.
I didn't start him yesterday because I was like, I'll probably take a few games before they start using him. They used him right away, and he had a great game. He's fast as hell too. He's like, I think he ran the fastest 40 at the combine this year.
So, was last night the thing for iHeart's fantasy football thing? Is that what was going on?
I don't know
last
what
night?
you just said.
Well, I thought
it was last night the
draft.
thing for iHeart's thing.
Yeah, well, I thought there was some meeting for the fan or some email chain or something.
We did the draft.
The draft
Wednesday night.
Okay.
You do the draft before the games start.
Right, but I
Yeah.
thought there was a. Oh, okay. And you didn't pick that guy.
No, I did pick that guy.
You
He
did
didn't
pick that
start
guy.
him.
I didn't start him.
Oh.
I didn't put him in my lineup.
All right.
But
Mary,
I
are
have
you
him
in
for
the
other
iHeart? I know
games.
you're not in the iHeart email chain for New
No,
York. Are
I'm
they doing
not.
fantasy football? You in the fantasy football thing?
No,
No.
I don't really care.
There is a movie coming up. It's called Holiday Touchdown. This is a
God.
Hallmark Channel movie.
Oh, no.
It's called Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story.
yeah, let's go.
And the big star is Travis Kelce's mom, Donna. There's no Taylor Swift, who was at the game last night, famously sitting as far away from Brittany Mahomes as she possibly could. These two.
They don't get along?
Well, Brittany Mahomes is a big trumper. And Taylor Swift is living on planet Earth. And she's also a businesswoman. And so, no, they're probably not going to be jumping up and down and hugging each other. Although Brittany Mahomes has been a big Trumper, so I don't know why anything would be different now. But up until, last season, everybody was getting along. Everybody was thick as thieves. But Taylor Swift was sitting with other people last night. But this Hallmark movie, I haven't seen a trailer for it, but Donna Kelsey is in it. I don't know who the people are. I don't know the actors. Hunter King and Tyler Hines. I don't know who either of these people are. But as the name implies, Gesundheit.
Ew.
You know who the
What's it called again?
It's called
Touchdown of Love.
It's called Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. And there's an old couple in it, too, and the guy is played by an actor named Richard Riley, who you might recall as the jump to conclusions guy.
Oh, yeah.
From Office Space. But it also has
Hunter King can get it.
Ed Begley Jr. and Diedrich Bader from The Drew Carey Show is also in this film. The Hallmark Channel will be premiering this.
Saturday, November 30th. Now, for the first time ever, Hallmark and the Kansas City Chiefs. Whoa. Leave it all on the field.
How about those?
Chiefs. Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. All new Saturday, November 30th. Part of Countdown to Christmas. Only on Hallmark Channel.
Now, will they be doing a movie for each team?
No, I think it's
like
just this
Bears
one.
fans will just be sitting there all mad.
Just Caleb Williams' sexually ambiguous love story.
It feels like, it sounds like they said Chiefs in there. How about them Chiefs? It's too bad Richard Christie's dad isn't in this. But
Saturday, November 3rd. On the field.
How about those?
Chiefs. Holiday.
Chiefs. Sounds like. I just need vindication on the Chiefs thing. So, again, I couldn't even tell you where the Hallmark Channel is. It's still in most cable systems, and I'm sure it's on an app for people who watch those kinds of movies. But I'm sure that you probably have an aunt or maybe your mom likes those kinds of movies because they are warm and cozy. And other than the Kansas City Chiefs vibe in the movie, I don't know what it's about. Well, I guess it's the same thing that all those movies are about, right? Like the girl comes back home.
Mm-hmm.
The girl, her family is filled with diehard Chiefs fans. And when the team announces a Fan of the Year contest, she knows she'll be a shoo-in. She knows she's going to win. She's manifested it for herself, Mary. What she doesn't know is when she meets the team's director of fan engagement, she never expected the sparks to fly.
Does she then record him on a
I
date
was gonna
talking
say,
about how all the fans are just dumb drunks?
They're
and,
high school graduates and alcoholics, and half the team are mouth breathers. Yeah, she records them, and that's how the movie ends. So they shot some stuff in Arrowhead Stadium, and there's probably, this is perfect for the holidays because the Chiefs' colors are red, mostly red. You get that holiday vibe in there, and it works. But the pet, they've got a pet who makes an appearance in the film named Catrick Mahomes. So maybe they can cut that thing's paw off and put it into a brick. Alan, this is Big Driss. Oh, my God. He texted me, Mary. He texted me. For my birthday, I'd actually love just a couple of foot pics from my biggest fan, Mary Santora.
Can do that.
She can send them. Here's the email. You want to write this down?
Ready.
BigDriss@drissdog.com. I'm sure that's the actual.
That.
Although they spell this with one I, and Big Driss has two I's in it. So that leads me to believe that maybe this person is not on the level.
I think it's probably.
You think it's okay?
I think it's
Speaking of the Kansas City Chiefs, they had a guy that maybe if you saw any number of their games, or maybe you are a Chiefs fan, there was a super fan, a guy named Xavier Babudar. He was also known, he called himself the Chiefs-aholic, and this is a guy who would be at all the games. He'd be decked out in head-to-toe, not only head-to-toe Chiefs gear, but he had a wolf costume on or something. So he'd be flying the flag and going to the games, and every team has people like this, the super fans who put on a costume and people know them in that town. This guy got 210 months in prison because he committed 11 armed bank robberies across 7 states.
Yeah, this
In
guy-
a year.
That's
lot.
the number one fan. He should win.
He stole a total of $847,000 and laundered the money through local casinos and online gambling. He got 17 and a half years in prison, and he's 30. So listen, if he gets out, they say no parole, but maybe good, there's always some fine print in these sentencing agreements. The guy could get out and be back at those games, provided that the wolf costume and all the Chiefs gear still fits. He could be out there on the sidelines. He also has to, in addition to forfeiting all the money, his ill-gotten gains, if you will, he has to forfeit his autographed painting of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
And he's probably sadder about that than the money. He stole about $850,000. He placed separate $5,000 bets that the Chiefs would win the Super Bowl and that Mahomes would win the MVP award, both of which hit. And he got $100,000 in winnings from that. So,
Are you keeping up with her, Alan?
This is one of these guys. This is one of these guys, local celebrity. Out here, we have no shortage of local celebrities, not only people associated with teams or fandom. You've got a guy like Super Pimp. You've got the mall guy, right, with the weirdo hair and the belt buckle and all that stuff. All manner and spectrum of local celebrities. And this guy, the Chiefsaholic, was at all the games wearing a gray wolf costume. And he had a lot of followers on social media, but he was secretly engaged in he already had a costume.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in there, you dress like a wolf. It probably just stands to reason that, something's going to happen. So this guy's going to be in prison for the foreseeable future. And the Chiefs, strangely enough, have not put out any statement on it. You think maybe they'd want to distance themselves from it. So that leads me to believe that maybe some of the money laundering he did was adjacent to the actual Chiefs organization. Think about that. You did write down that email address, right, Mary? Because I don't want Idris Elba on his 52nd birthday to be deprived of some fresh, sweaty Santora toes.
I already sent the pictures.
What shoes are you wearing today? Probably sneaks.
I got on some black Jordans.
What will you wear for your show tonight? Open-toed, closed-toed, casual?
Casual.
Okay.
Casual. Because I'm not going to do anything afterward. It's not like I'm going out or anything.
You're not going out after the show.
Uh-uh.
You want to celebrate a big win? You don't have to come down off your performer's high and just go out and decompress?
You don't go hang out at other clubs until it's your time, or you just go home and sit?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably go home and take a nap. And then it depends on if I know people at the other clubs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's not really many places where people hang out here.
Well, maybe you should change that.
Well, maybe you start the hang.
You should
the
be
vibe.
the trailblazer in that
Maybe?
regard. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You invent hang out at a club in New York City.
I should have been that.
The Mary Santora post-show hang.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be it.
You go, hey guys, I haven't been here a year yet, but I like what I'm seeing. I just don't like the post-show vibe. So I'm going to change it up. Who's coming with me?
Me.
And, well, you might get one. Somebody you already know, you might get one. But as the weeks and months go by, next thing you know, you're Andy Kaufman with the school buses and the milk and cookies.
Everybody's hanging. Thanks, Mayor.
It's a good thing to shoot for.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. I got to take a break. I'll have Pop Evil tickets for you. Bad Wolves and Pop Evil are on a co-headlining tour, the Animal Instinct Tour. It's going to be November 12th over at Temple Live. If you want to go, I'll hook you up coming back.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. Rover's Morning Glory.
Melania Trump has teased that she has a memoir coming out. It's a tell-all. The book is simply titled Melania.
What is going on? Melania.
Melania.